Hello, everybody. Let me fix this so it doesn't look like, I'm just by a white wall. Then you see my paper is what it is, right? Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Naima, and I'm here to help you get to six figures in 12 months while working 5 hours less a day, smashing your money mindset issues, and falling in love and mastering high ticket sales. So if you're with me live, hashtag live, because this is not a monologue, right? This is us communicating together, right? And if you're here on the replay, hashtag replay. I'm so excited to be here with you. As you know, if you're in my Facebook group, I am doing my own giveaway, but I'm also broadcasting in the group where you're doing your own giveaway. So there's a $5,000 coaching giveaway that somebody won with flying colors in the group, but we're not going into it until after the live. Look at God, right? So today we're going to talk all about the 5 mistakes you're making in your business that's keeping you from attracting high ticket clients, right? High ticket clients don't just come to you, right? Hi Latrice, hi Facebook user. Look, I'm going live on StreamYard. So click the link, give me access to your name so I can see your name. Otherwise, I'm going to call you Facebook user, right? So again, this is something important that I really want to talk about because a lot of us go into entrepreneurship because we want freedom of time. We want to make an impact. We also want to make good money, right? And we have so many different reasons, but the reality is this, ladies, a lot of us come into entrepreneurship, we're working 10, 15, 16 hours a day, sitting at the computer, just doing one more thing, right? Not bringing in the revenue you want to make, not making the impact you want to make because you really don't know what you're doing. Here's my story. Ladies, when I first started, I was working 8, 10, 12 hours sitting at the computer, doing the freebies, doing everything that I didn't have to do to really bring any money in my business. And it left me sick. Hey, Latrice. Hey, Tiffany. It left me sick. I had really bad anxiety. I couldn't sleep. And I also developed something called erosive gastritis. Even if you don't know what it is, does that sound like I had a fun time? No. Erosive gastritis is when your stomach lining, your acid in your stomach begins to eat away at the lining. I was in pain. My stomach and my chest was burning because I was sitting at my computer all day wishing and hoping that a high ticket client would sign up with me so I can bring revenue into my business and I can quit my full-time job. So ladies, are you sitting at the computer all day making freebies, trying to figure it out on your own? How's that working out? How did that work out in 2020? How did it work out in 2019? Right? So if you're ready to hear the 5 mistakes that you're making, and not just mistakes, but how to fix them, I need you to drop your favorite emoji. Right? This is not a monologue. This is us communicating together. Drop your favorite emoji. Let's talk about the 5 mistakes you're making in your biz that's keeping you from attracting high ticket clients. And don't tell me it's your niche and that's the only reason why you can't attract high ticket clients. The reality is this: when I first started, before I became a sales coach, I was a coach that worked with women who wanted to lose weight. I was competing with the $5 shakes and the $20 a month memberships. And I still was able to make the impact and make the revenue that I wanted to make in my business, right? So let's go into the 5 mistakes, right? 1, you're a consumer of content, but you're not an action taker. You know what I'm talking about. You join every challenge. You watch every live. You even download, you know how Facebook gives us those ads for the little $7 freebies and the $27 courses? You done downloaded them all. But you know what you haven't done? You haven't taken action because you have so many different puzzle pieces and you have no idea how it fits together. Lady, I know I was doing that. I had every freebie. I had every $7 ebook. I had every $27 course. yet I wasn't making the impact I was here to make, and I wasn't bringing any revenue. In fact, my first 3 months of business, I made a whopping $3,000 the whole 3 months. That was it. And I'm a mother of 4, so it wasn't like that was any money, right? And I definitely wasn't impacting anybody because I hardly had any clients, right? That's number one. You're a consumer of content and you're not a doer. Number 2, you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You know you want to make an impact, but as soon as you get momentum, you back off. You don't do that live because you're afraid to make the impact. You're afraid to look like a fraud. You're afraid of being successful, or you're afraid of failure. Ladies, there's nothing wrong with having mindset trash. We all have it. You know what the issue is? When you let that mindset trash guide your path. I'm going to repeat that. We all have mindset trash. But the problem is when you let the mindset trash prevent you, what will lead you on a path that's not leading you to your clients. You know what I'm talking about. You're scared to go live. You won't post. You won't start up a conversation in a Facebook group because you're afraid. Right? So the recommendation to you is this. When your fear is telling you not to, take the opposite action. So if your fear is telling you not to go live, I dare you to go live as soon as I finish. If your fear is telling you to go download another freebie, don't. Right? Take action. So the first mistake, you're a consumer of content, but you're not an action taker. The second thing, you don't believe in yourself and you let that fear guide you, right? The third mistake that's keeping you from attracting high ticket clients is this. You have told yourself that there's a myth of not having enough time. You know what I'm talking about. Because a lot of my clients are nurses. So this is right here from nurses. Oh, it's COVID. I'm working a lot of overtime, so I don't have time to work on my business. You know, the business that I want to have so that I can make an impact, make revenue, and not ever have to be an employee. You know, that business, I don't have time for that. Or my kids. My kids need everything. They need all of my attention. So there's no way that I can make time for my business. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. Right? So guess what? You have time for anything that you prioritize. Because when you make time and you show up in your business, you're going to immediately begin to attract clients, constant leads of people who are coming in because you're putting in the work. Right? So first mistake, you're a consumer of content. A lot of content. Well, Tiffany's saying she's guilty. She's calling herself out. Who else is guilty of any of these things? So one, you're a consumer of content, but you're not doing anything to really move your business forward. So how could you attract high ticket clients? 2, you don't believe in yourself. And the reality is there's nothing wrong with having mindset trash. We all have it. But you're letting that mindset trash guide your path. Right? The third mistake, the myth of time. You're not prioritizing what you said you want to prioritize. If you truly want to make an impact in this world and you believe your business is going to do that for you, why are you not making time for it? Don't tell me, children. Think about when we were growing up, guys. Our parents didn't spend every moment with us. Your children will be okay if you are pursuing something. It's okay. Right? If you truly want to leave that job, you know, nurses, I'm talking to you because most of my clients are nurses. Not all, right? But most of my clients happen to be nurses. If you truly want to leave that job, you're tired of being overworked in COVID. You're tired of Press Ganey scores. You're tired of all those things. Why are you not making time? Right? Fourth mistake. When you do spend time in your business, you're spending time on things that's not bringing in any money. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The freebie that you're making, the website that you're putting up, right? Fixing. How many times did you update that freebie? How many times did you update that website? Hey, Rachel, how many times? How many times did you try to update your SEO and optimize it? How many times? How much money did it bring in? How many high ticket clients did you sign because you have a nice website or you have a great freebie? Here's a news flash, ladies. People who can spend $3,000 and $5,000 and $10,000 on your coaching, your OBM services, your VA services, your copywriting services, they don't want a freebie. I want you guys to really internalize that. And the second thing we have to understand is nobody is going to your website unless you have the bomb ass SEO. There's something driving them there. Otherwise, you have a nice electronic pamphlet. You know the pamphlets that sit in the doctor's office that nobody ever touches? That's all your website is. Unless you're SEO optimized or you find ways to drive people to your website. Hey, Rachel. So the first mistake that you're making that's preventing you from attracting high-ticket clients, you're a consumer of content and you're not a doer. Number two, you don't believe in yourself and you allow that belief to guide your practices. Number three, you have the myth of time. You will give your time to anyone and everything else but your business. Number four, when you do spend time in your business, you're not focusing on things that's going to bring money in. Number five, you won't even invest in yourself. You won't invest in yourself. You know what I'm talking about. Getting you somebody, a mentor, a coach, or somebody who has done what you want to do. You won't invest in that, right? You have the money stories of, not right now. I got to ask my husband like it's 1952. Who the fuck has to ask their husband? I love my husband. I've been married for 10 whole years. But when I make a decision about my business, it is my decision. When my husband makes a decision about his career, it is his decision. And then we talk about it. Hey, babes, this is what I'm going to do. I looked at our finances and this is what I'm going to spend. It is not 1950. I'm sorry. We got to call this out, ladies. I hear that a lot. I got to ask my husband, really? You the CEO of a business, you still got to ask your man about whether or not you can invest in you. And if you don't invest in you, guess who's not going to invest in your businesses? High-ticket clients. Because high-ticket clients, you attract who you are. If you're not a high-ticket client yourself, your clients are not going to be high-ticket clients. They're going to be clients who want freebies, who want free things for you. They'll watch your lives because it's free. But as soon as you sell something, it's like crickets. Crickets. When it's the last time you invested in you? So the 5 mistakes that's preventing you from attracting high-ticket clients. 1, you're a consumer of content. You're not a doer. I'm sorry. You're a consumer. You have all this stuff collected. You got plans, but you are not a doer, right? 2, you don't believe in yourself and you're letting those beliefs guide your practice. 3, you believe that you don't have time, but the reality is you make time for Facebook, your children, your partner, Netflix and chilling, and all those other things, right? 4, when you finally do make time for your business, you're not focusing on revenue generating things, things that bring income in, right? Number 5, you don't invest in yourself. And you're not a high-ticket client, meaning you're not willing to invest and pay so that you can get to where you need to be. Ladies, I spent over $100,000 getting to where I am in terms of my education. I've also spent over $30,000 in coaches, which is why I was able to get to my first 6-figure year in my first year of business. So I invested $30,000 and I made over $100,000. You do the math, right? So here's what I have for you. Here's the opportunity. I'm having a very intimate event for women who are tired of overworking themselves, trying to figure it out, but who are ready, willing, and able to invest time, money, and energy to get to 6 figures this year while putting the systems in place to work 5 hours a day or less. By overcoming your mindset trash, because we all have it, and mastering high ticket sales. If that is you, because I'm only accepting 10 women into this private session I'm having, it's absolutely free. We are going to go over exactly the strategies that I used to get to 6 figures in my first year of business. So if you are interested in being a part of that, and not just interested in being a consumer of content, but really taking action, really investing in yourself, I want you to drop your favorite money emoji, because as women, we have to normalize talking about and making bank. So please don't drop your favorite money emoji if you are not willing to invest your time, money, and energy to do what you need to do to build that generational wealth for your family. I want you to understand that your business is going to go as far as you take it. If you continue to be a consumer of content and that's it, how are you going to get to where you want to be? If you continue to tell yourself that you don't have time, how are you ever going to make the impact that you want to make? If you continue to focus on building websites and freebies and things like that, that's not bringing you any money, how is that working for you, ladies? I really want you to stop and say, how has the current state of what you've been doing worked in your business? So I'm having an intimate event. It's a 6-figure accelerator masterclass. I'm only going to invite 10 women because it's not going to be any PowerPoints. It's going to be us as women talking and me giving you strategy. Okay? The second thing, I want you to invest in you. If you're not willing to invest in you, if you're not willing to take action, please don't drop the emoji. If you still have to ask your husband if you can spend $1, I'm probably not the coach for you. And I'll just be 100% about that. If you're tired of having all this content in these books and on documents, and you're tired of just having it and you're ready to take action, drop your favorite money emoji. I'll send you a DM to see if you're the right fit for my free masterclass, where I'm only it's going to be me and 10 women. That's it. Okay? So I know that you've come here. You've come here because you want to know who won the $5,000 coaching package. And there have been several of you who have been extremely engaged in this, taking the Facebook group from 800 women to almost 1,000 women, right? So the winner of our $5,000 coaching package is Rachel Redmond. Rachel invited so many female entrepreneurs. Like, some people were inviting people, but not everybody you were inviting were entrepreneurs. We told you we were going to look at their profiles. Rachel invited so many female entrepreneurs that it was amazing. So Rachel, as a thank you, you are the winner of our 5K package. You go, queen. You will be hearing from me in a DM, and then you're going to be getting some information from the other coaches on how you can use what they've offered you. Rachel, congratulations. I am Dr. Naima. I'm here to help you build your business, build bank, and be your own boss. Have a good day, ladies.